Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just finished doing my lesson planning for my preschool Halloween unit, which is like a week and a half away still. We're on land, air, water this week and natural disasters and stuff. But I did just finish this and I thought I would go ahead and just share it with you because there's still a couple weeks left. So if you wanted to do a Halloween themed unit, you could just kind of go along. So I will share my plan with you. It is on my website. It's totally free. It's just a compilation of basically things that I've found and what I'm going to do. So it kind of just looks like this, and I'll walk you kind of through what we're doing. So this week's focus for my 2-year-old, we are going to be working on the letter H, which works perfectly because Halloween is H, and the number 8. And then for my 4-year-old, we're going to be doing the sight word of, as well as we're going to be looking at syllables and what a syllable is and that sort of thing. And then also 100. We're going to be kind of working on hundreds and things like that. So those are kind of the focus on this week, but the theme is Halloween. So I'm trying to fit some Halloween in there. So I will just go ahead and open my folder of resources that I have printed out. These are not prepped yet. They're not laminated. They're just papers that I've printed at this point. I have not prepped this lesson really. I'm just telling you what the lesson is. So I will prep it probably next week. But anyways, the first one for my 2-year-old for her language development is we're going to be doing the letter H, and we're going to be doing it by putting candy corns in the little spaces. So that's how she's going to work on her letter H there. I also have this little haunted house that she can color, and I also have some Halloween stickers. So our number of the week is 8, so I'm gonna let her put 8 stickers on and we'll count them as she does that. One day we will also be doing sandpaper letters, so I will go through, this is our Montessori workbook, and here's the letter H, and it has like a sandpaper type feel, so she'll go through this. We also have individual sandpaper letter cards, and so she'll do these on sandpaper day. And then we also have a salt tray, of which I will probably do either orange salt or orange pebbles or something more kind of Halloween themed, but she'll do this for that day as well. And then another language thing for my 2-year-old is just to do H miniatures, and I'll let her, you know, pull these out and say the words. This is a hamburger, hat, heel, you know, just little miniature objects. She loves playing with these. We do this for every letter. So this is our H. And then the 5th letter or language activity I have is a little more fun, and it is just to act out the H sounds of Halloween. So howl like a ghost, and have her howl and put emphasis on those H letters. Haunted house, so I have her act like she's just going through a haunted house or something. So witch's hat, act like she's wearing a witch's hat. Things like that. Just give her H haunted Halloween words and have her act out the phrases using those H sounds. So that'll be the 5th language activity. For my 4-year-old, her language activities, she has a candy corn letters too. O-F, our sight word this week is of, so that's why these letters. And all of these things, if there's a printable, I do homeschooling for free. They're all free. And in my lesson plan on my website, if you go there, you can, I have the links to any resource I got. I have the link to it, so you can go find it. So these letters, there's the link. You can go get it. All these things, all these printables, you can get them free. Just go to my website, click the link, free. Anyways, so this is how she will do one language day. Another day, we are gonna work on syllables, and this will be our first time doing syllables. So I have quite a few syllable activities that we're gonna do, and this one is just putting something, circling the one that candy corn is 3, so she would pick 3 here, and basically we would just try to say them and figure out syllables, that sort of thing. So this is a multi-page thing. I also have this printable here, how many syllables, and this is Halloween costumes. Kind of the same principle, but just Halloween costumes, just different things, different words to do. And then this one is picture words of Halloween, and you could honestly use one of these to do this activity for syllables. I just wanted it to be different pictures than we had seen before, different words, but with this one, I'm gonna have her clap the syllables and do like another gross motor thing to do with it. So skeleton. So she'll clap them, and then I have these Unifix cubes, and she can just like, if it was 3 syllables, she can do 3, and then she'll put 3 on top of the skeleton. And then if it was 2, you know, we have more, 1, she'll put 1 on the candy, would have 2, that sort of thing. So that would be how we would do this activity. And then the last language, the 5th language activity for her, is this Halloween candy bags. And this is actually an editable printable. So I used the words of our sight word of this week, plus 3 other sight words that like she is her weakest sight words, I'll say. And then you just kind of sort the letters into the treat bags. This one's editable, so if you're not doing sight words, or if you have different sight words, like you could do your own, but that will be our 5th language activity this week. So then for math, I said that we were doing hundreds, so I want to make sure we focus on that a little bit, and so I have a hundreds chart. This is kind of a Montessori thing. It's a big board, and there's 100 boxes, and you can put these little tiles into them. There's 1 through 100 tiles, and you put them into each box. This board actually I think is a multiplication board, but I do have a cover for it that's blank. So we will work on 100s, and we'll use this 100 boards probably at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. So we'll use this for 2 of the days. We might use it as a resource for more of the days, but we will like focus solely with the board for 2 of the days, which isn't really Halloween much themed, but you know, that's okay. The other 3 activities for my 4-year-old are, we're gonna do a little game. We're gonna build pyramids, ghost pyramids. So I just drew little eyes and a mouth on the cups, and we're calling them ghosts. You could use clear cups or white cups. I don't have those. I'm not gonna go buy them just to do this. So we're using what I have. They're colorful ghosts. And we're gonna make a pyramid. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's 10. And we're gonna talk about, so first off, it's an activity where she gets to build. That's great gross motor. And then she can knock them down if she wants and rebuild them. But we're also gonna talk about how one pyramid has 10, and we can build 10 pyramids. I have a Sam stack of cups, so we have plenty. Or we can just talk about how many pyramids would we need to make 100. So trying to do 100 there. And I'll actually do the same activity for one of my 2-year-old's lessons. I'll just do it with less cups. So her number of the week is 8, so we might count 8 cups and then build a pyramid the best way we can with those 8 cups. We could do, you know, 3, 2, 1, which isn't 8. She might have some left over, but she can at least count 8 cups. But that's one activity for math we'll do. And then another thing we're gonna do is graphing. So I just have this little sheet with boxes, and I have these little Halloween erasers. And so we'll take one of each kind and put it at the bottom of the page here. And then she can graph how many she has. So that's another math activity. We'll also, with these erasers, just do piles of 10, and we'll do 10 piles of 10 with these erasers. So you can do a couple packs of these from the dollar store, or you could do other Halloween trinkets. It doesn't have to be the erasers, but these are the ones we have. So we'll do piles of 10 to make 100. And so that would be our 5 for my 4-year-old. The other ones for my 2-year-old, I already showed you the knockdown ghost one, but we'll also be doing some pattern differentiation. So I'm gonna cut these out and kind of do a memory game and focus on the different things, like how they're different. Just getting her to see, you know, the differences in things. So we'll do that for one. And then I also have this like little thing I made. It's supposed to be a spider. I probably need to draw some more stuff on it. And I'll probably trace it on cardboard so it's a little more sturdy. But my plan is to cut it out, put it on cardboard, and then maybe write the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then use clothespins to put on legs on the spider. So that would be the number 8 for that. I also have this little guy, just pattern recognition, what comes next. So I'm trying to go through that with her. and then also a roll and cover. There are 2 levels of this. I'm gonna do the easier one with my 2-year-old. And then it's like 1 through 6, so we can count the dots. It doesn't get to 8, but you know what? It's fine. Hey, Isabel. And then for art and sensory, so one of the days I'm gonna get a little tray like this and put some Play-Doh in the middle, and then I'll put googly eyes and pipe cleaners, maybe some pretzels, and let them make monsters and spiders out of Play-Doh. I have showed how we do this setup in my Play-Doh video. And then another thing we're gonna do is save the spiders. I have showed this basic activity. I'll post a clip of it, but basically I'm gonna put some spiders in a muffin tin and have them cut them out and save them. I'm gonna put tweezers, have them pull them out with tweezers this time though, to do a little bit more fine motor skills. And then one of the days we're gonna carve a pumpkin. It'll be Halloween week, so it'll be perfect time for carving, which is just so much more learning, talking about parts of a pumpkin and feeling it with their hands and sensory. So we're gonna do that. And then we'll do a craft of some sort as well. I thought we would do a skeleton hand, but we ended up already doing it for my craft video, which I will link. We may or may not do another one, or we may do painting of a ceramic house or something like that. And then the final day is potions and making witches potions or something like that. So that's baking soda and vinegar with food coloring and just making a bunch of experiment type stuff. That'll be our science for that day as well. And then the 4 other ones, one of them is going to be building a haunted house with graham crackers and icing and just learning about structures of building. One of them will be talking about the history of Halloween, and when we go through that history, we will find the places on the map. So I know it's like based in an Irish type thing, so we'll find Ireland on a map. And we'll also, for one of the days, talk about Day of the Dead, and so we'll find Mexico on the map and talk about the continents. So just infusing geography with hands-on learning of history and that sort of thing. And then the final day will be a water density activity, and we're gonna do put some Halloween stuff in there, maybe some spiders, and then I'll put an Alka-Seltzer tablet in there and like kind of make it into almost a water density lava lamp type thing. So that basically is what we're doing this Halloween unit. We also do a religion exercise with each theme, and in case you are interested in that, what we're doing is a voice in the night, which is the Samuel thing. And so we'll just read it one of the days, ask some comprehension questions. One of the days we'll go on a listening walk, which I have this from when we did our 5 senses lesson. So we'll just reuse this and go on a listening walk. I will have these coloring sheets for them, and they can kind of use I'm gonna do finger painting this time, so they can finger paint it. We'll play Simon Says one day, and then this, we'll do code breaking. And I made this little printable, and they can cross out every other letter to reveal a sentence. This obviously is for my older child, but that is gonna be our kind of religion for the week. And so then outside of the formal like lessons, of course, we always have some Halloween themed books. These are the 2 I have on hand, like that we store. I love Magic School Bus. We have Magic School Bus for every single theme that I do. But of course we will get a ton of Halloween books from the library as well. We go to the library on Fridays, and so we return our books from the previous week and we pick up books for the next week. So we'll of course get a ton of Halloween books. And then I have some these are Halloween like little gooey like slap, I don't know, stretchy things. So I have some of these for them. Every time I'm at like Dollar Tree or something or Walmart and I see something that would go good with a theme, I just grab it, put it in the bin with the theme, and then, you know, when we go to that theme, I already have things to pull from. And I'll probably do a sensory bin. I usually do a sensory bin every week, so they'll have that. But yeah, that's our Halloween theme, and I hope that is helpful to you. I hope it gives you some ideas or just lays some things out for you. I have a 2- and a 4-year-old, so that's the ages that this was for. And you can really work in making things harder or making things easier based on which one you want to follow for a 3-year-old or something like that. But again, it'll all be like on the computer at the link in the description box. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you are interested in having more of these. I maybe could do one for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that coming up if this is helpful. But I do have every theme that we've been doing. I have been putting it on my website. So if you're curious as to some of the ones we've done previously, just go ahead and look there. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. On Monday next week, I'm gonna post one about Halloween treats. Really easy ones because my life has felt so chaotic lately. I just like need easy in my life. So we're gonna do really, really easy treats on Monday for Halloween. So great for last minute stuff, great for doing a treat, and I hope you stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.